about now. Let's take a look at the banner headline: Muslim ticket decision on Shetima final say Tinubu's men. Ex-Lagos governor won't rescind his decision to please critics, says Adeyeye. Those not pleased can vote for Obi, Atiku. Others, Adebayo Shitu is talking there. Oshupolo Itola Adeleke, other sign peace pact. We didn't pass Sharia law, says Lagos Assembly. Fleeing Kuje prison convict nabbed in Ogun. Asthmatic teenager, 2 siblings drowned in Lagos flood. Amotekun will arrest 120 dodges question on our massacre. Lagos Ibadan gridlock worsened. Commuters knock government and contractor. Aribashola's faction banks on court to sack Oyetola. Directors lobby ahead of screening for AGF job. Terrorists killed 14,500, 5.5 million displaced. That's coming from ECOWAS. Showing card 88 scholars out the old conversations online. WSICE rewards essayists. Inflation, debt pushing Nigeria others to the brink. Banks borrow 595.34 billion naira from CBN in 2 months. Let's take a look at the peace pact as it was signed yesterday. Only 2 of the aspirants were not there. That of the SDP, that's Honorable Osun Yusuf, the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, and of course that of the Accord Party was also not there yesterday. But we have videos from that event, and we'd like to share all of that with you just about now. Now, part of what happened yesterday at the Peace Pact was the fact that General Abdulsalami Abubakar was also there to broker peace as usual and make sure all of the participants in the election, I mean all the contestants in the election, physically put pen to paper and agree to a peace process. This is meant to condition them, to compel their own followers and their own cohorts not to go into any form of violence during the election. Let's take a look at it. We'll be back. All right, still waiting for the Osun Peace Pact. Let's take a look at the Guardian newspaper while that is still coming up. Worse bottlenecks, worse in vehicles clearance, ease of business. Hundreds of dealers, agents to be thrown out of business. Used cars from China, Europe not captured in the VIN system. Dealers fear only Nigerian used vehicles will be in the market soon. Lexus, Mercedes-Benz not included in the new valuation system. Importers abandon older cars due to unreasonable duties because the customs service has ensured that we would not have it easy to import cars older than I think 2013 or thereabout. So Nigerians who want to buy used cars from Tokumbo cars, they call it, but it's called used cars anyway, from outside the country, United States, Europe, UK, would have to buy cars that are from 2013, till date. I think about 2013, 2015 till date. And then if you want to buy the 2008, 2007, your duty price will definitely stop you from buying that. So there is a higher duty on older cars and there is a lesser duty on the newer cars. Right, we're still waiting for the video from Osun State talking about the peace pact that was signed yesterday with the contestants in that election. Let's take a look at it, and of course we'll come back here to take a look at more stories on the front page of the papers.
I believe we can do better than that.
Thank you very much.
Secondly, I would like to recognize
Party, we have a Boost Party. That Nigeria is the country for all, irrespective of tribe.
In the name of the Peace Committee, I want to appeal to you. We love our country, we love our democracy, but please, politicians in Nigeria, we beg you, make it possible for us to trust you. Make it possible for us to love you. Make it possible for us to show that by choosing democracy, we have chosen to stay alive.
the success of the peace accord depends on the continuous support and commitment of political parties and candidates, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and the security agencies. Speaking for INEC, I wish to reiterate our commitment transparent and credible elections.
Nigerian police, in synergy, collaboration with other sister security agencies, and of course, all the law enforcement agencies in Nigeria are fully prepared to ensure that we create a conducive atmosphere and enabling environment for the conduct of peaceful, credible elections.
One thing we can assure you of is, as traditional rulers, we will ensure that we keep our community and every locality that we are ruling over, we will make sure.
All right, that BT was brokered by Bishop Matthew Kuka. General Abdusalami usually brokers this meeting, but this time around, it was Bishop Matthew Kuka that led the entire process, and of course they had stakeholders from all the political parties, and of course from Osun State right there. The Commissioner of Police, the Oni of Ife, represented the Traditional Council, and of course we expect that this election will go as smoothly as possible. All right, still taking a look. Obi condemns Tinubu's Labour Party obedience will labour till death statement. Okay. Nigerian Tribune, Ogun, Moshun Guba, Okowa, Tamawal in crucial talks between Lola others. Atiku Ayu lead party's grand rally for Adeleke today will be in Osun for LP. 13 political parties signed peace accord. I will leave no inheritance for my children. Buhari is talking there. If you want to read more, Nigerian Tribune tells you exactly what the story is all about. WHO warns against use of 2 drugs for non-severe COVID-19. And NAPTIP rescues 12-year-old forced to marry 50-year-old man, declares the man wanted. A 165 naira petrol price no longer realistic. Major marketers are talking. Muslim ticket. The Christians have nothing to fear. APC is not consistent with our federal system. Ignore religion, vote competence. Ganuje tackles ex-SGF Babachi Lawal. While 17 members of same family drowned in Lagos boat tragedy, says Monarch. 3 children of same parents, 4 others killed in flood, says Nema. Ondo commissioner resigns few hours after cabinet reshuffle as police arrest another Kuje prison escapee in Ogun State. All right, those are the stories on the front page of the papers this morning. COVID-19 is very much here. The Lagos State government yesterday announced about 250 something. But see, let's look at the NCDC's report. The NCDC did announce about 356 cases. 56 or 53 cases were discovered in Nigeria just in the last 3 days. It means the numbers are rising. It's not just in China anymore. The numbers are rising here too. What it means is you and I would have to go back to hand sanitizers and keeping a safe distance away from people, especially people who have cold and people who have any form of flu, whether it's going to be coughing or sneezing. Just make sure you keep a safe distance. It's called social distancing. Physical distance is what we're preaching right now. Don't forget that we do not want COVID to add to the number of problems we already have in the country as we speak. Our guest this morning, Mr. Akin Fatunke, is right here in the studio with us as a public affairs analyst. He's an elder statesman and he is a chartered accountant and trainer by profession. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Nigerians and friends of Nigeria. It's nice to be here.
Let's begin with the bottlenecks worsen as vehicle clearance, ease of business seems to be thrown out the window at the Apapa port. The gridlock at the Apapa port may not be so much of an issue, but across Lagos, it's beginning to spill over everywhere. Hiccups in the vehicle valuation system of the NCS, that's the Nigeria Customs Service, may